Need something?
What's the matter? Well done. We've got a new assignment.
Op details are as follows. That's all. Vandergan, move out. Enemy at the gates! What? Damn it. They've come already? We haven't recovered from our retreat from Ipsaria yet. Can we hold out? We only need to drive the enemy force back, not engage them fully. Hold the line and do not pursue. Attack! Let's do this!
In the name of Jetland!
Let's end this! Allow me to assist you.
Rest in peace.
I'm
Power
with you.
comes from within.
Commander down! Alright.
Ow!
I'll pick my arm! All right. Who's next? They're tough. Open fire! Ready for this? Get lost! Hold up! Who's next? I'll focus on defense. I'll murder him.
In the name of Jetland!
Take it out! You ready? I'll focus on defense. down. Who's next?
Are you Boo-Boo?
I swear on my sword. All right.
Taste my blade. Let's go.
Out of my way!
To arms.
Must hold fast. I'll finish it all. Take it out. Burn them all.
This will set right. Ready or not, here I come.
Let's end this.
For your Boo-Boo.
I'll finish it. Let's end this. Must hold fast. Damage.
Turn the tide. Taste my blade.
What are you looking at?
To arms. Turn the tides.
Say is ours.
Ready or not, here I come.
You ready? That all you got?
Yep, let's go.
All right.
I'll prove myself.
Take this! Hardening up! Open fire! Who's next? Let's end this! I'm determined to win.
To arms.
Say is ours.
Ready or not, here I
Don't
come.
try dodging this!
Power
side.
comes from within. This will be a cakewalk. The tides are turning stronger than you.
Nice! Let's end this! Who's next? You ready? Take cover! Take cover!
But I don't wanna.
Watch this!
This will be a cakewalk. In the name of justice. I know the
This'll do it.
Yep, let's go! Taste my blood!
Burn them all!
To arms!
Take it out! Watch this!
Pardon me!
Take this! Keep it up!
Ready or not, here I go! Ka-chow!
You ready?
Now or never!
All right.
To arms! Turn the tides!
Take it out! Stand it!
Ready or not, here I come!
You ready?
To arms!
Take it out!
Let's go!
I'm with you.
Get pumped! Taste my blade! The fruits of our labor, yes?
Push through!
Ready or not, here
Take
I
it
go!
out! You ready? All right.
Let's go!
No matter. Get ready!
In the name of Jutland!
Watch this! Out of my way! You can't do this! Allow me to assist you. Commander down! Take it out! I'm not done yet.
Yep, let's go!
Body surge. Let's end this! Retreat! Commander down! I'm not done yet. Mission complete. As expected. At this rate, we'll be wiped out. We need to retreat. Oh, we have no choice. Fall back.
Not so fast!
Hold back. My orders were to not pursue.
Yeah, but...
We're going to allow our foe to flee before our very eyes? Dear, dear, the mind of a commoner is incomprehensible.
The mission's over. Return to base.
Please, wait, Amlet. You've explained so little to us. Even if you are a skilled captain, this is going too far.
With this, the Imperial army at Itseria's borders withdrew completely, and just as the traitors had planned, the lieutenant colonel was called back to the capital. Going forward, let's discuss Violet the traitor and her other persona.
Good evening, Mr. Leonid.
Margarita! What a pleasant surprise. Why, I was just thinking of you.
Of me? Oh, I'm flattered. Even if it was just a lie.
It's not. I wanted to see you, especially tonight. To think I still had some luck with me. It really is astonishing.
Margarita?
I suppose you can't help but be surprised. This aspect of her isn't touched upon in the history books. Margarita was one of the names she used.
Violet the traitor had many relationships with Imperial officers for her reconnaissance. It's written she would steal information and kill them to destroy the evidence. That said, I think they went overboard by calling her an unprecedented femme fatale.
Yes. For her honor, I will tell you this. She never killed any of the officers. In fact, she was too kind for a spy. Violet would send her intelligence in coded letters that only the traitors could understand. The recipient of those letters was Hamlet, who was also in the military.
Jackpot. There's gonna be a Grand General posted there.
It appears that Avaloon has become a location with more significance to us than Jutland.
Question is, which one?
So there are things even Violet can't uncover. Regardless, it's good news. I anticipate it'll be Admiral Gustav.
Gustav's sharp. The Empire's best tactician. He knows how to handle a weapon, and is rumored to be the most skilled of the Grand Generals. If Ruse is bolstering its defenses for winter, they might rely on Gustav. Could be the big Galouche, though.
We'll find out when we get there.
Please do. That said, what worries me is when precisely a Grand General will be deployed to Avaloon.
Yeah, because it's smack dab in the middle of our prep time. Almost like they already know Jutland's invading Avaloon. You think we've sprung a leak?
It's always a possibility. We are in a time of war now. The military, parliament, business world, even those in town are suspect. The only people we can trust is us five.
Doesn't matter who comes. We're taking Avaloon. We'll get to the Emperor one step at a time if that's what it takes.
Captain?
What is it?
I want to trust you.
What are you talking about? If you have a complaint about my command decisions, I'm all ears.
I think you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
I see. Let's discuss this another time. The princess trusts you. What's the matter? Well done. Well done.
We've got a new assignment. Op details are as follows. That's all. Bannergan, move out.
November 30th. The operation to target the Ragnite industrial zones in Avaloon began.
It's said that the Jutland army, along with the Absarian militia, stressed the fact they were the Liberation Army. That their main objective of that conflict was to free the workers of Avaloon. And that the benefit to Jutland was a secondary.
And because of that fact, the morale of the Jutland army had increased with righteous indignation. Needless to say, the support and expectations of a fervent public pushed them forward even more.
We've engaged the enemy's main forces at the defense line. As your excellency has planned, we will lure them to the designated area, then ambush them with crossfire.
Right. Well, tell them not to screw it up. Tell them if they live until nightfall, they get a nice surprise.
Yes, sir!
Well then, I guess it was worth coming all the way here.
Well, let's get to work.
So, once we liberate Avaloon, their Ragnite goods will be able to reach Jutland too, right?
They mostly make munitions, but I suppose it could be retrofitted to supply civilian goods.
We'll finally be able to get more medicine. That's one of Parliament's highest priorities.
It'll be fine. Let's believe in our country's freedom and justice.
Did something happen, Godot?
It's nothing. Or rather, nothing that will interfere with the mission.
I see.
Please, Princess, focus on the task at hand. You must live up to your responsibilities on the battlefield.
Just so.
Time to split up into smaller teams. Move out! It's almost time. Withdraw.
It's...
You.
I am Maxime, Grand General of the Ruzi Empire.
A Grand General? A lapdog for the Empire now. I thought you were the Prince of Ipsyria.
Your point? Prepare to die!
The bombing's about to begin. If we stay any longer...
What are you doing? Get away from there!
Hurry!
Ophelia!
Oh no, Phoebe! Is she dead?
She's just unconscious. This place might go up any second. We need to get out of here.
Your Excellency, are you alright? We must fall back. But first, rescue any survivors. Those who can move. Follow me! Yes, sir!
Brunhild, we have new orders for you.
Do not be arrogant, mortal. I shall not permit a human to wield my power as they wish. The laws of nature do not allow it.
You dare to defy us. We are your conduct. Without us, you cannot even exist in this world.
I shall comply. For that is my atonement.
The mission was a success, Captain.
Phoebe!
Oh, thank God.
I fainted? Yeppers! But hey, the mission went super duper! Kaboom!
Are you okay, Your Highness?
I'm alright. My apologies for having worried everyone. Once again, I proved to be completely useless.
Well, well. If it isn't little Hans.
Please don't call me little. I'm already a grown-up man.
Yoo-hoo! Hansi,
Yes?
didn't you know, for a boy to become a man, he must first have a coming of age by parting the veil of a goddess's... Ow!
Don't teach Hans stupid things like that. You try that again, I'll shoot you.
Yes, Miss Bridget.
Huh?
Hans.
Oh, right. Sorry. And by the way, congratulations, Captain.
Update.
Well, sir, the enemy's attacks have been intensifying. We've met with some difficulties. New reports indicate that these Ruzi forces are under the direct command of a high-ranking admiral. We had no prior intel on this, so the brass is scrambling to get on top of the situation.
Their admiral. We're going to assist the main army. We'll dismantle their primary mana weaponry, then attack the Admiral. Hans, relay our plan. When we flank them, that's the time to retreat and recover.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
You sure you're up for this?
Yes. I shan't disgrace myself in front of the others again.
With the arrival of the anti-Valkyria squad, the Ruzi army was thrown into a moment of disarray. In that time, the Jutland army retreated, recovered their formation, and were able to maintain the battlefront. Amlet's unit resupplied with the main group and rested at a frontline encampment before deploying into battle. By then, the Avaloon battlefield was shrouded in the darkness of night.
This'll be tough, even for us.
Huh?
Our so-called captain doesn't seriously expect us to charge forth like common foot soldiers, right? Right?
If he does, I'm going to doubt his sanity.
Gustav must be in that tower. I'll get there no matter what it takes. And have my revenge.
It's working?
Amlet! Please, snap out of it! Amlet!
This is pretty bad.
It hurt so much!
Princess!
That voice. The song. It echoes through my mind.
Ophelia. How are you?
Perhaps I can protect us. I can save everyone if I sing.
Sing?
I've sung this tune, these words, for as long as I remember. A prayer for my people's safety and for my kingdom's prosperity. Even now, for our country and everyone here, I offer my song to the heavens above. Hear me.
Magic music.
Drowned out the dirge of death?
Hey, what's going on?
Ophelia.
Alack and alas, that villainous vixen beat a retreat.
We narrowly escaped death.
Oh my gosh, Phoebe!
She's unconscious. Captain, what did the princess just do?
A Galder. She used a Galder.
Galder?
What's that?
I don't know much in detail.
Of course she has a secret power. Still, that was pretty amazing.
It must be nice to be you. Your optimism knows no bounds. I'm a little uneasy about that. It's an unfamiliar power.
It scared me how strong it was. Now, we have a means to fight back against the Reaper's Psalm. We need to learn more about this burden the princess bears. It's morning. We've been fighting all night.
Would you look at that? To think they'd beat the Reaper. Glad I got to enjoy the show, albeit from the cheap seats. But the Princess Platoon really stole the spotlight. What a strange power that girl has.
Your Excellency, shall we call back the retreating units?
No need. We already lost this battle. As for the war, Jutland's army is the least of our concerns. To bring down Vanagond, we'll need to start planning ahead. Looks like things are finally getting interesting.
Lure the Jutland army into an industrial area with no escape, then have the Valkyria inflict a devastating blow. That was Emperor Claudius's intent, but it was halted by the activities of the Vanagond. Meanwhile, Lindegard takes action in Jutland after Avalon was taken. He claimed that the Empire's use of the Valkyria was a sign of a larger attack and appealed to the king for a ceasefire. However, Solomon the traitor opposed that by focusing on the results that were gained from the Avalon battle.
Nonsense! The death toll alone was catastrophic.
You exaggerate. The casualties accrued were well within expected contingencies.
How can you say such a thing?
Your Majesty, this is how I perceive it. The deployment of a Valkyria proves that the Empire acknowledges us as a threat. This is a monumental achievement. The Empire had no intention of negotiating a ceasefire in the first place. That is why they used the Valkyria. Thankfully, our army has the anti-Valkyria squad, and they have proved to us that a Valkyria is nothing to fear. That is why we should set up an environment in which we can arrange a treaty to our benefit. If we think of the people's suffering and anguish, it's obvious what we must do.
I heard a song. It had an air of nostalgia. To think it would come from a mere mortal.
Oh, your countenance betrays something akin to emotion. Almost as if you were human. According to Gustav, the girl's voice overpowered your own. Leave the little songbird to me. Mark me, you and I share life itself. Your enemies are mine. Have you finished licking your wounds?
Yes, sire.
Our hunter has fallen again to the fangs of the wolf.
I have brought shame to your empire.
No matter. To err is human, to forgive divine. Maxime, we shall grant you opportunity to redeem yourself.
I am grateful, Your Majesty.
You know of the Princess Ophelia, no?
Indeed. I have crossed blades with her several times in the battlefield.
To hear tell of the recent battle, she too can sing a Galder.
A Galder?
This new magic is said to rival even that of the Valkyria. Who knew such a rose could blossom amidst the jutish weeds?
The princess wields it.
Of course. Her powers pale in comparison to the Reapers, but a thorn in our side cannot be ignored. Therefore, we wish for you to assassinate the Princess Ophelia.
Assassinate?
Correct. Any threat to our reign must be nipped in the bud. Our predecessors learned that piece of wisdom far too late.
I cannot comply. Assassination is not the way for a king to fight. Your Majesty has always boldly gone to battle to take what you desire. That is your Imperial Majesty's path of power.
Oh, you dare to lecture us on the way of kings?
No, that was not my...
You are mistaken. Nothing matters but that which leads us on the road to rule. We would become a monster, or a demon to take another step. You were ordained a Grand General because we deemed you fit to follow in our footsteps. Was our confidence misplaced? Maxi, this is not a request, but an Imperial command. Assassinate the Princess Ophelia.
I cannot.
Did you not come to learn, to drink from our well of wisdom?
Allow me to fulfill that duty.
Huh?
Victor.
Is that acceptable, Maxime?
We will abide. Victor, you are hereby appointed to the task.
As you command.